Today, for my Mythbusters assignment, I will be doing the Coke and Mentos experiment. The independent variable will be the amount of Mentos that I am using. The dependent variable is the height of the explosion. The constant is the Coke and the Mentos.
You're going to need a 2-liter bottle of Coke. It doesn't matter if it's generic or the real stuff. Now you're going to need a bunch of packets of Mentos because you're going to need extras for the experiment numbers. So I've drilled a hole through a Mento, and right now I'm taking a straightened out paper clip and I'm stringing it through the Mento. I then bend the tip of the paper clip so that when you dangle the Mento over the Coke, it does not fall straight through. I put a binder clip there so that you can simply release the paper clip from the binder clip, and that way you can drop it in. Now drill a hole through the top of the soda can. I slide the bottle cap through the straightened out paper clip. This way, when I release the binder clip from the paper clip, I can screw the top on, and since there's a drilled hole there, it'll shoot straight through. You repeat drilling holes through all your Mentos for your test. This is the finished contraption. We will unclasp the binder clip and drop the Mento in the Coke. We have a top on it because there is a drilled hole, and it will make the Coke shoot out in a straight line, and it'll be better for measuring. Screw the top of the contraption onto your Coke bottle and get ready for the experiment. The Mento should be dangling over the Coke, but not in the Coke, or the explosion will happen too fast. Trial 1 was a success. It got 18 degrees high. We know that it's 18 degrees because we used a homemade contraption by looking through a straw to see what the measure was. Next we have trial 2. We used 3 Mentos this time. The measurement was 24 degrees. For trial 3, we put 5 Mentos in the Coke. The Coke got 25 degrees high. This is not too much different from trial 2. Trial 4 was much more difficult because we had 7 Mentos in there. They wouldn't dangle over the Coke, so we couldn't use the top. I had also dropped the Coke before this, so it only got to 20 degrees high. I had to measure the distance from the Coke bottle and where my dad was measuring the height of the explosion. It was 40 feet long. I had to measure the height of my dad since he was measuring the explosion. Since he was on his knees, he was 3 feet tall. This is the homemade contraption that I talked about earlier. It's a straw taped to a protractor. When you look through the straw, you should see the top of the explosion. When you angle the straw up to see the top of the explosion, the string dangling from it will measure up to how tall it was. Now we know that the more Mentos you add, the bigger the explosion. But at a certain point of Mentos, it doesn't get any higher.